Hello, welcome. Tonight we're doing 14, and yeah, let's get to it. Nice night for hunting, isn't it? Especially now that the Garleans have turned tail and fled. Before we couldn't step foot in the Peering Slopes without being dragged into a fight between them and the Resistance. Now that we're back to our usual haunts. I've run into a bit of trouble. It seems in our absence a horde of bahoots have taken a liking to my favorite place to hunt. They're always riding on cliff tops just out of range of my arrows, and swooping down when I'm not looking. Would that I had wings to fly up after them. Word has it you have a knack for handling seemingly insurmountable problems. It'd mean the world to me if you could scale the cliffs southwest of here and do away with the bahoots. The bahoots are gone, so you did scale the cliffs. That's quite the feat. A pity you're not part of our tribe. We could do with more capable hunters like you. But what are ghosts doing there to begin with? By all rights, they should be busy brooding about a cemetery somewhere. Then again, Burjilala has seen more than its fair share of death lately. Hopefully any other spirits still lingering there will soon move on. Well, I'll be the adventurer from Castellum Velladonia, aren't you? You put on quite a show down there. I'm sure you hear this all the time, but we could really use a woman of your talents right about now. Terrorists have been cropping up to the south of here, and they've been giving us no small amount of trouble. We do what we can to keep them at bay, but every once in a while we'll come across a mountainous mass of gold-dusted rock that sends us running with our tails between our legs. I imagine handling a few Daras would be like swatting flies for you. If you go and tear down a few Daras, one of those golden monstrosities is bound to show up. Toppling even one would go a long way on to helping us take back our hunting grounds. Ah, No need to explain. I saw the whole thing from here. You were every bit as amazing as I had hoped. A shame those things are like to come back after a while. People say they're born from the spirits of warriors who have fallen in battle. Personally, I think it has something to do with the ether around here. But I've been praying for an end to the war all the same. Take care, friend. I'll be cheering for you. Yeah, today's still Monday. Alright. Excuse me, miss. Can you spare a moment? We'll be meeting to barter with the Anara soon, and I'd like to surprise them with something more than our usual wares. Something special. I like to find out what sorts of things they actually need, but they're like to discover my plans if I were to ask them directly. That's where you come in. I need you to go and speak with them for me. No need to question everyone in the village, of course. If you strike up a conversation with even 5 of the Anara, I'm sure you'll learn plenty. Then I can see to preparing goods they'll truly enjoy. We were discussing what to do about our upcoming meeting with the M tribe. I made a grievous error taking stock of our arrows. I fear we will come up short if something is not done soon. I've been told there are fanatics among your kind who covered our skin. Is that true? I understand they may envy our beauty, but that is simply revolting. Oh. Is my trouble written so plainly on my face? If you must know, I worry the poison we lace on our arrows with is too potent. One slip of the hand and we would be irreparably scarred, forever depriving the world of our unique, unequaled beauty. Just the thought of it is too much to bear. I would give anything for a new pair of gloves. My skin is quite delicate, you see, and these gloves tend to chafe my arms. Sadly, the thread I need is not easy to come by. I'll never understand why your kind needs fire to work metal when any number of magics can do just as easily, if not more so. Sorry, but I haven't had time to talk. I must see to my sister's fencing lessons. Why do I seem bothered? My sisters are constantly fawning over me. How are your scales so lustrous and smooth? You must tell us where you get your robe. I wish I had your hourglass figure. Ah, it's not easy being beautiful. Is it not inconvenient to require a male to reproduce? What exactly do they? On second thought, perhaps I shouldn't ask. Okay, so it's an only female race. That's kind of cool. Welcome back. Our trusty talks with the Inanna were enlightening. I see. I didn't realize their stock of supplies were so lacking. Anything else? The poison for the arrows is too potent. I imagine such a potential irritant to the skin would prove troublesome when preparing their arrows, especially given their aversion to anything that might blemish their skin. I've got it. I will make them long gloves to protect against their poisons. They'll need special coating, and I'll need your help to get it. Take this container to the east end and fill it with the resin from the trees there. I will see to readying the fabric for the gloves. You tap the tree, but it fails to yield any resin. This has to be it. How did you fare at the East End? Good, good. This is more than enough. The Aneta will be quite pleased. You may be surprised to know that we've had altercations with the Nada a time or two over territory disputes. Thankfully, we've managed to settle things, and this bartering of goods helps maintain good relations. Thanks to you, we can keep doing just that. Ah, adventurer, we were just preparing to go hunting. It is a duty in which we take great pride, but I fear the risk to my sisters only grows in recent days. Our greatest weapon is the poison-tipped arrow. All beasts succumb to its effects quite quickly, all save for one, the Girabana mud slug. Their numbers have increased of late, which makes hunting all the more difficult. The resistance to our poisonous leaves us with no choice but to fight in close quarters, and therein lies the problem. They attack by splitting. It appears ineffectual against most creatures, but is highly corrosive to our skin. Spitting. The Lady of Bliss would surely be cross if we were marred the beautiful skin she has blessed us with. That is why I would ask you to thin their numbers in our stead. Take this bottle of flat ale scattered about the grounds north of here, and slay any slugs that are drawn by the smell. Okay. You've returned, and no worse for wear. We are lucky to have made friends with one so capable. Tell me, did you also find the slugs to be repulsive? Their slimy backs and unsightly squirming, I can think of no creature more hideous than the slug. Yet you seem unaffected both by their saliva and their grotesque visage. If they pose a threat to us again, I will be sure to call you. It seems the guardians have finally fled. Though we mourn the loss of our sisters who fell in battle, we are also quite proud of their sacrifice, as we are of the great many others lost in the fighting. Just as the one I was hoping to see. We are in dire need of a special flower, the dreaming iris, but the Quelena have been hoarding them from the nearby fields with reckless abandonment. They grow untouched in the west along the Valdonia River. but we dare not go there. If the Quelia follow us, it could prove trouble for the Striders or of Castrum Oriens. Would that we could wait for them to blossom anew, but I fear that will take time we cannot afford. If you can find even 5 irises, that is all we require. Just 5, huh? Alright. Jeez. Bananas forever, man. Okay. Did you find any irises along the river? Excellent. My sisters will be happy to see this when they begin molting. We shed periodically, but this leaves us quite vulnerable for a time. These flowers create a potent elixir that protects our scales until they've completely hardened. They are a living gift from our mother, Lakshmi, that we may always remain beautiful. The Quelia would destroy them if only to spite us, but when they begin to molt, they are sure to regret their decision. We make great efforts to preserve not only our own beauty, but that of our home. That is why we ask those who visit Veranelia, take care not to make a mess. You're the adventurer who defeated the Garleans, yes? I have need of one with your strength. I was attacked by a flock of Gangadas, and in the midst of battle I lost my necklace. It is a keepsake for my sister. I have searched high and low, but it is nowhere to be found. Considering their fondness for shiny objects, I fear one of the Gangans may have eaten it. I have to get it back, even if I must cut it from their bellies. But their numbers are too great. I cannot do it alone. That is why I would ask you to help me. If you are willing, meet me near our hunting grounds to the northeast. Curses, this one's belly was empty. Take a look around and slay any Gangana you find. I must have that necklace back. A score of Gangadas slain and still nothing. How did you fare? Yes, this is it. My necklace. Let us return to Veranelia. You must be compensated for your help. Thank you again. This necklace is more precious than you know. You see, our gem crafting is without equal, employing ancient magics handed down through the generations. Each piece is a treasure in its own right. Those made using crystals are said to be a reflection of the soul. It is tradition to give such a token to our closest sisters when we approach our final days. One of my sisters, mortally wounded in a Garlean attack, gifted me with this necklace shortly before passing. I could never part with it. You have restored the bond between me and my sister. For that I will forever be in your debt. Okay. forgot to show off the empty map. That map was empty, right? Oh, there's a lot more here. I see. Okay. Wait. There's only... Okay, but they're all level 69, so... I like that there's just no quests here. Okay, six. Mostly 68. 69s. Bunch of 68s and some 69s. There's a joke there somewhere, but I'm not sure. Okay, so Allegory as well. Ooh, it's a lot of quests. Alright, so I'm gonna call it here. Thanks for watching. I hope to catch you in the next one. I know it's a short episode, but figured I already uploaded today, so... Anyway, be easy. Thanks for watching.